A few weeks ago, my friend Apollo called me on the phone.
Hoping it was someone I actually wanted to talk to, I answered.
Hey, Dave.
It's Apollo. I already regretted my decision answering the phone. Hey, Dave. It's Justin Bieber. He has a new song out. It's called Boyfriend. And I think it's a real step forward. It's sufficiently gritty to attract an older, more mature audience, but still has the perfect amount of that soda pop fizz that I just can't live without. Great God in heaven, I screamed. Apollo, don't you know you're not supposed to call people in the middle of the workday to talk about Justin Bieber? Well, actually I didn't call to talk about that. I called to tell you the good news. Remember my phobia of the internet? Yeah, I remember you saying something about every time you would send an email or get one, you would start vibrating uncontrollably. Yeah, well, I've been going to therapy, and it worked. Last week I went online, and I went on eBay, and I even got the courage to place a bid. And guess what? I won. What'd you win, I asked. A pogo stick. A pogo stick? Yeah. What's a pogo stick, I asked. Oh, come on, you remember back in the 80s? They're long and red. They got a spring at the bottom with footrest and handlebars on top. And when the child gets on, they can bounce up and down. I got one of those on my 5th birthday, and I bounced up and down on that baby every single day until my wedding night when it mysteriously vanished. What are you going to do with the pogo stick? Those are for kids, I asked. Not anymore, Apollo said. Have you heard of the X Games? They got a special event called Extreme Pogo. I said, well, okay, are you going to join the X Games? He said, no, but I'm going to bounce. I'm going to bounce over things. I'm going to bounce over bushes, over cars, over people. In fact, I'm going to bounce over our next Toastmasters meeting in Burlingame. I said, how are you going to do that? A pogo stick only goes 1 or 2 feet in the air. Not anymore, he said. These new pogo sticks can go 8 or 9 feet in the air. And with the running start, if I build momentum, I think I can bounce over the entire meeting. Well, I didn't think any more of this until I showed up to the meeting the next Tuesday night in Burlingame. And there was an Apollo outside on the front steps bouncing up and down. Hey, Dave, I'm going to do it. I'm going to bounce over the meeting. Are you sure about this, I asked. I am. I'm going to get some CL leadership credit doing it too. Now listen, I need your help. I need you, after the table topics, to assemble everyone outside. And then I need you to meet me across the street on the Safeway ramp. There's something really important I need to tell you. Okay, I said. And so when the time came, I assembled everyone outside. And I saw that Apollo had already walked to the top of the Safeway ramp. And I walked over and I joined him. Now, Dave, I need you to listen very, very carefully, okay? All right. If you don't see me for 15 minutes after I jump over the Toastmasters meeting, you need to make an announcement telling everyone that I have gone. Gone? Yeah. Where are you going, I asked. I'm going home. Brisbane? No. I don't mean I'm going home. I mean I'm going home. You know what I mean? No, I don't. You don't think I'm from here, do you? Well, I had to admit, any guy named Apollo I figured was from L.A. No. I don't mean I'm not from here. I mean I'm not from here. I'm from up there. You know, the sun, the moon, the stars, the asteroid belt, Neptune, the planet Uranus. I'm from a kale commune on the planet Uranus. And tonight, I'm going to go home on my pogo stick. I said, Apollo, what are you talking about? I think you've lost your marbles here. You're in the PG&E program. You're in their management program now. You have a wife. He goes, yeah, but you know, Dave, I've been thinking about it. Ever since I got this pogo stick, she's been acting really, really strange. I can tell she really doesn't like it, and I'm beginning to suspect she had a hand in my first pogo stick disappearing on my wedding night. So I'm out of here. I'm going home. I said, look, Nepal, no one in the history of the world has ever bounced over a Toastmasters beanie on a pogo stick, never mind travel to another planet. This is nuts. He said, look, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think. This is what I'm doing it. This is what I'm doing. And there's nothing you can do to persuade me to stop. So I said, okay, I wish him good luck. We shook hands. And I walked back over to the other Toastmasters. And just when I got back, he picked up the pogo stick like a pole vaulter picks up their pole and sprinted towards the street. And when he got to the street, he catapulted himself in the air. And in midair, put his feet on the footrest and his hands on the handlebar. And came down and boing! Apollo flew about 8 feet in the air and came back down in the exact same spot. And boing! This time, 10 to 12 feet in the air. And he came back down, gathering speed and momentum. And boing! This time he flew across the street and came down with a loud boing that was heard all throughout San Mateo County. And boing! Apollo flew in the direction of the building. And as he got higher and higher in elevation, he became smaller and smaller. And just then I heard someone yell out, he's not going to make it. He's going to smack into the side of the building. Someone call an ambulance. And just then I looked down as if I had lost something, like a silver dollar. And when I looked back up again, I saw that not only had Apollo and his pogo stick cleared the church, but they were already on their way back home. Madam Toastmaster.